Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Libras. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today, Libras. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Sunday. But then again, I know you are because that's the intention you set. We're going to get into this general reading. So take what resonates with you. These cards right here that I am shuffling are the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. These cards over here you see off in the distance are the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck by Jill Pyle. Let's get into it, Libras. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful, amazing Libras as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. Also, Libras, we're going to be talking about the number 25. What information do we have for our active, artistic, easygoing, peaceable, yes, harmonious, diplomatic, polished, yes, very socially inclined, romantic gods and goddesses? Your ruling planet is Venus, which is not retrograde right now, but we do have 4 planets that are retrograde, Libra. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about what looks like a full moon in the sky. It's actually a waning gibbous moon, but it's at like 91%, something like that. So it gives the impression that it's a full moon. So a lot of full moon energy, still a lot of full moon energy. Yes, let's get into your reading, Libra. All right, let's see. Some people around you have been exposed. Yeah, and people are still being exposed around you. But the beautiful part about it is that as relationships fall out of range, then it makes room for rebirth. As relationships die, it makes room for rebirth, right? So I see some of you all celebrating outside of a house. Yes, go ahead with your bad self, Libra. Yes, congratulations to a lot of you all celebrating outside of your house, whether you're refinancing your house, purchasing a new house, moving or something. But it feels like some of you all are alone, right? But you're not alone, and you never have been alone. Your ancestors are right there with you. They're right there with you on this journey. Some of you all have absolutely been stabbed in the back. This is what the Ten of Swords is about. Someone who has been betrayed, stabbed in the back, thrown under the bus, all sorts of horrible things. But you took all the things that happened to you and you turned it around for your own good, right? And now you're on fire. The universe is really, really looking out for you. All the things that people did to try to harm you actually ended up backfiring on them because they lost out on a really, really good friend, a good significant other. It doesn't necessarily mean romantic when I say significant other. It could mean best friend. It could mean a person who you felt was your soulmate, a person who you felt like was just, you know, where you felt like at some point you would have done anything for them. Libras are extremely, for my cross watchers, Libras are extremely intelligent. All air signs are. They love the great life. They love luxury, you know, all those things. They love love. They love beauty, just in all forms, music, art, decoration, people. And so they always have this touch of elegance, you know, with them. And not everybody actually can handle that. I mean, they like everything in their lives to be completely balanced out. And they don't like a lot of drama and the whole 9 yards. And so this kind of energy right here, where people are literally sucking the air out of you and then becoming emotional and hostile and fiery energy that's just coming at you 1,000 miles, just always a bunch of drama, you're not with it. You're not with it. That energy could have been a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, somewhere in their chart, or it could have been an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini somewhere in their chart, but it was just too much. It was just too much. And you're like, I gotta move on. The person was absolutely a manipulator, a gaslighter, a liar. They had a bunch of secrets, the whole 9 yards. And again, Libras are just not with that. Really just not. I'm talking about a balanced out Libra is really, really not with the drama. So again, we're talking about, let me see if I can get in like really, so you can really, really see. See right here. Okay, so this is full moon energy right here, right? Where people are being exposed. Look at your ancestors telling everything, right? The person can't even move forward without them being told on by your ancestors, the spirit guides, and so on and so forth. But again, you know what you know. You had to make a move and cut them off. Yep. Move on without them, right? It was affecting everything, including your money. You already, King of Pentacles, you already had the Midas touch. in your career and everything, your creative juices, all of that stuff. You already had the Midas touch. So being around that type of energy actually serves to block you from everything that you've been working so hard for, Libra. And so that's a no-go for you. That's a no-brainer, and it's a no-go. Let's talk about the number 25 for a second, because 25 is important. 25, the vibration of the number 25 means that you are a thinker, an idealist who is selective, analytical, and scientific. It means that you need peace and quiet, and you tend to be more reserved. People actually look up to you as a number 25 because you are knowledgeable and you're wise. And in fact, you are adept at observing people and situations with great care. And so that's how you gain wisdom about the people that you're around. Again, all air signs, including Libras, as Libras, Aquarius, Gemini, are extremely smart. Extremely smart. To try to outsmart an air sign would just not be smart. At all. But Libras add their own little touch of and this is because of their ruling planet Venus. They add their own touch of luxury and just they love everything, like I said, beauty, in all forms, music, art, all those things, you know. So every sign adds their own little touch of something they bring to the universe. And for Libras, it's the charm. It's your charm, Libra. That's what you bring to the universe, along with being highly, highly, highly intelligent, right? And so you're all about balancing out those relationships. So you're at a point now where you're not even, you know, meeting people with hostility. You're more or less like, you know what, it is what it is. It was exposed. Let me move on, you know, to bigger and better things. And the universe is rewarding you for continuing to vibrate high, even in the midst of hostility. Yes. Yeah. So your reading is not going to be long at all, because again, kudos to you for not even giving any energy to low vibration energy, people who are arguing and just a bunch of drama. Yeah, matter of fact, they're falling out of range, and I'm looking at the cards as I'm reading them. As I'm talking to you, I'm reading the cards. Again, you're focusing on balancing out your energies, right? We have the Two of Pentacles. You're focusing on balancing out your daily affairs when it comes to money, which is great. Also, as long as you stayed in that relationship with that person, it caused you to actually start to vibrate low, you know, really, really vibrate low. Because again, they were sucking the life out of you, the air out of you. That's what it felt like. They were really, really sucking the air out of you with all the drama, all of the, you know, always on go, always just on. And I'm not talking about on go in a higher vibration at all, not a higher frequency at all. I'm talking about always on go, ready to just be in some stuff, in some drama, creating stuff, just a whole bunch of mess surrounding them. And so the person could be, you know, family member, it could be friends, it could be, you know, you could have been potentially thinking about working with this person, any of that. But again, they were causing you to vibrate low. Just the thought of even being around them was actually draining. Just the thought of it. You know, it's terrible when you just think about it and you drained. You want to go take a nap. Just thinking about being around somebody who is just this fireball of energy, but the fireball is not even used productively, right? It's counterproductive, the drama. So not being around them causes you to actually feel like you have hit the jackpot emotionally, right? Yeah, this person is jumping out of a treasure chest. So that's what it feels like for you emotionally. Like, you know what, I feel like I've hit the jackpot, really not being around that person, getting as far away from that person as possible. That's where my peace is, right? The Magician card. Remember, Magician card is attached to the planet Mercury, which is no longer retrograde. You are crystal clear. There are no mixed signals. You may have thought for a second, Libra, maybe I could work with this person. Maybe we can do some kind of a venture together. Maybe we can do, but you're like, nah, I'm good. Like, seriously, I'm really, really good. And that person is going to fall out of range. Matter of fact, you're starting to see them fall out of range. You're thinking less and less and less about the possibilities of even being in any type of relationship with them, business, friendship, anything. You're just like, nah, I'm good. They just bring too much drama. I don't trust them. They're just emotionally out of balance. They don't know where to put all that energy, right? It's like they are a hurt person who's trying to give off the impression that they're healed, Libra, but they're really, really not. And so they are causing all kinds of issues and problems, right? Here we have the King of Swords, right? So you're seeing things a lot clearer now. You're wiser, you're more knowledgeable, you're not about drama, you're not about all of that extra mess that they bring to the universe. And the sad thing about it is that The energy that I'm picking up from this is that if they learn how to balance out their own energy, Libra, they would actually really be able to tap into, because they have a lot of wonderful attributes about them, right? That's why it's so draining for you, because you can actually see both sides of the coin. You can actually see the good in them, but because they come with so much drama, it's like, okay, I'm not willing to even sacrifice my peace of mind for all the drama that they bring to, a situation, which is sad, which is really sad. And what's interesting is that, see, when we talk about people that are, not on our frequency, we're talking about people that if in a different time and place, maybe things would be different, but we're not in a different time or place. We're here and now, right? In this moment. And so some of you all focusing on your singing, right? Yeah, sing a new song, a song of balance and harmony. Be in harmony with yourselves. That's where you are. That is where you are. You are in harmony with yourselves. You're not even thinking about the drama that they could possibly bring, to your life, right? You're not even thinking about that. You're only focusing on the harmony. See right here? This is harmony. You're only focusing on the harmony. Yeah. That's what you're focused on. You're not even thinking about them. And like I said, they will eventually fall out of range, as they are falling out of range. But you are very clear. Mercury is no longer retrograde. We have Saturn that's retrograde. Pluto is retrograde. Jupiter is retrograde. And Neptune is retrograde. So you are really focusing on going after your dreams. You are continuing to declutter all that. Even the thought of maybe, because I can see their side of it, I understand they're going through X, Y, and Z. They may have experienced a death in their family. You may want to reach out to them, but it's like, no, even any kind of extending an olive branch at this point would even be dramatic. They would get they would take it the wrong way. So you're content with just saying, okay, I'm going to send them good vibrations in the universe, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Yep, that's where you are, Libra, but kudos to you. That's what I have for you, Libras. Have a great Sunday. But then again, I know you are, because that's the intention you set. Bye.